Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mada's Creative Corner. It's so good to have you here. Today we're going to be putting together another Halloween look that's based on orange and black tones, and it's going to include some 3D polygel art. So without further ado, let's get started. And the very first thing that I'm going to be doing is putting my tips on. And today I really wanted to go for extra long tips, so I decided to pretty much glue one tip on top of the other. I've seen a lot of acrylic nail artists do this on Instagram, and I just really wanted to give it a try. So here you can see I'm just gluing the tips on the very edge of the nail, and that will help me ensure that the polygel will cover the biggest surface of the nail, and it will be able to keep the nails steady and strong. And I'm also cutting them down just a little bit because I'm really not used to this length. So after putting them on and letting them dry, I'm also going to slightly pinch the tip of the nails so I can make sure that they have a better C-curve. And when that is done, I'm going to go ahead and apply a layer of base coat to all of my nails and cure it in the nail lamp for 30 seconds. So for today's look, we're going to be using this clear polygel by QBD, and here you can see me adding a lot more than I actually ended up using. I wanted to play around and make a couple different color mixes with glitter. So the first mix is going to include this really nice black sequin glitter and also this silver holographic one, and I'm just going to use this rubber tool and just mix it around to incorporate it into the polygel. And for my second color for today, I chose this very bright neon orange pigment, and I went ahead and just mixed it into the polygel. Now for some reason this caused it to be very runny. I don't know if it was the temperature in my house or if it was just the fact that I worked it for so long, but you can see here that it's super runny and it feels like almost like a gel. It does not have polygel consistency anymore. But apart from that, I managed to make it work. So as you can see here, I am covering the cuticle area of my nail with the orange polygel mix, and I'm going to create sort of like a horizontal diagonal line, I guess. And after curing that, I'm going to add some clear polygel right after it to create a clear area in between the second color and the first one. And then after curing the clear polygel, I added some of that black sequin gel mix that we made. I shaped that into place as well, cured it, and then I went ahead with another layer of the clear polygel before switching back to the orange. And for the very tip of the nail, I covered it in the orange polygel mix that we made. And then I went ahead and I did a pretty similar design on the second finger as well. And I didn't really measure it all that much. I just went ahead and I added the colors in a kind of like a diagonal fashion with a clear polygel in between the colors. And after I have completed both of these nails, I went ahead and I just did a layer of clear polygel on top to encapsulate the glitter so that I don't file it away later on with my e-file. And for the remaining nails, I just decided to cover them in clear polygel. And this was a little difficult to work with because the polygel was really not easy to work with this time. I really don't know if it has to do with the temperature in my house, if it's warm because of the AC. But yeah, I pretty much did those off camera, And after curing them, I went in with my e-file and I started filing them. And oh my god, I have never filed nails this long. And it was kind of painful. I don't know if I could honestly keep these nails on. I took them off, I removed them after the video, and they were so hard to soak off. It was a nightmare. After filing them, I managed to get them into a great shape and size, and then I went ahead and applied a layer of base coat to all of the nails so we could move on to the next part of our 3D art. So for the drip art, I went ahead and I used this pointy rubber tool that I have, and I took some of the orange polygel that we made, and I just started creating droplets right onto the middle of the nail and a bit further down just for this dripping effect. And then I started connecting them, and I filled out the rest of the upper part of the nail with the same polygel color. The one thing I realized after completing them is that they do look a little bit bulky on the upper part, and that makes them look like they were a bit misshapen. At least this nail, the ring finger that had the design on the top. But I still liked the 3D effect and I wanted to keep it that way. I didn't want to level it out with polygel, so I just went ahead and kept it this way. And I also repeated the same exact design for the middle finger and the thumb. So after those designs were cured, I used a very thin and long detail brush with my Vanillisa black gel, and I went ahead and painted on a spider web. And I really love spider webs during Halloween season. They're one of my favorite things to paint. And then with the same black color, I went ahead and I drew some lines at the point where each of the colored polygel ends on each nail, just to give them a bit more definition. After everything was cured, I took my Vanillisa nail glue for gems. I added some of it to one of the two clear parts of the nails, and on top of that I capped it with some clear top coat. And then I added some cute little orange gemstones in the middle, and I just think it looks so cute. After all the filing we did today, it's time to add some cuticle oil to nourish the cuticles. And here's the final reveal! I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am absolutely in love with this set. I love the orange and black contrast. I think it just looks like a pumpkin, and I think it's perfect for Halloween. And I really hope you also enjoyed the video and I gave you an idea to create something awesome. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment telling me what you thought. Subscribe for more videos every single Tuesday. We have one more week where I will be able to post another Halloween themed video, so I'm super excited about that. So I will see you guys with another video next week. Bye!